So still, I see a lot of people are hating on Lamar Jackson's passing ability. A lot of people will probably have a lot to say about Lamar talking about when trying to win the Super Bowl this year, about how the passing game will evolve and how well pretty much practice and everything has been going. And with the way that this guy is talking, because I'll let you guys know now, die-hard Ravens fan, anybody who knows about these knows that I've had this for a very long time. Look at that. It's wearing off. Don't even make me flip it around. It's a whole completely different color over here. It's insane in the membrane. But yeah, man. Everybody's gonna have a lot to say about him trying to win the Super Bowl in 8 and then retiring that number and then going to number 1 because his pop feels like he's the best player, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. But of course that'll come with hate. We all know Pat Mahomes is a phenomenal quarterback. We can't just sit here and lie and just try to say that he's not. The man's doing no-look passes on pretty much one of the best defenses in the entire world. Now he's just doing them in practice like it's nothing. But we also can't lie. His secondary isn't really all that. But to be honest with you, man, I feel like this is going to be a great year for us. This is going to actually be a phenomenal year for us, man. I don't got to say, look at the tape. You got TTB, you got top billing, man. And then if you just go on the Baltimore Ravens site on YouTube, you can just find a lot of videos, a lot of highlights. Of course, the MVP season alone of highlights that already shows the efficiency of when Lamar even has a chance to throw the ball, because it's apparent that Roman doesn't want him throwing the ball 9 times out of 10 more than 18 times in a game. And I mean, every single chance this guy gets, he still is literally one of the most efficient passers in NFL history, regardless of age, regardless of anything. I mean, his touchdown to interception ratio and the simple fact that this man has pretty much like a 10% chance of throwing a touchdown. That's insane. I don't care if he has 400 yards a game or not. That doesn't even matter to me. But this is gonna be a great team this year, man. And if we can get our hands on either Justin Houston or Chandler Jones, we're gonna be morbid of a team, man. Really hope I use that word in the correct context, but it's gonna be great, man. It's gonna be great. The only thing we're really missing is defensive ends, and once we get that situated with, it's done. It's done, man. Matabike, he's about to transform. We still got Campbell. Brandon Williams, if he just can get a little bit better when it comes to pass, when it comes to interior, when it's passing, because he's a really good run stuffer, but I can't lie, he's not the greatest when it comes, to passing, like pass blocking and trying to get to the quarterback. He's not really the best. He can just hold his ground really well. And our secondary stands for itself. I think Deshaun Elliott is going to be a breakout player this year. He didn't even have practice last year, and he was definitely like top 12 in safeties. So now this man has a full OTA, preseason, everything. It's insane, man. Dominique Martindale is clearly one of the best defensive coordinators in the league. This is a special team right here, man. It's a very special team. The worst thing that happened this year to us is Orlando Brown, which every Raven fan doesn't even want to talk about. It's one of those things where it's kind of like, wow, dude, you get rid of. I don't care what nobody says. If you ask me, he's better than Ronnie Stanley. If you can move the man, if he's a Pro Bowl All-Pro selection at right tackle, and then you move him to left tackle, he didn't even start the whole season at left tackle, and he still made the Pro Bowl. he probably would have made, if he would have had 8 games on each side, he would have made the Pro Bowl for each side. That's insane. Who else can do that? Everybody sit there and think real quick. Shouldn't take long because nobody who can guard like Brown. Nobody. He's the man, Chief. He's the man. 100 grand. This team's gonna be insane, man. And if you ask me, we got 2 great backs. Do we have the best backs? No, of course not. The 2 best backs in the league, that's clearly Cleveland Browns. Nick Chubb, Kareem Hunt. It's insane, but man, Gus the Bus, man. Maybe I shouldn't call him Gus the Bus because we all know about the real bus. Good old Jerome Betty, man. He was the man. I'm not even gonna lie. I hated seeing that guy. I'm so happy he retired. I'm so happy he's in the Hall of Fame, and I'm so happy he does not step foot on the field. And if he does, he's not suited up. So guess what? We don't gotta worry about him. But we're gonna be a massive problem, man. Jadeveon Clowney looked kind of washed up. I mean, we still gotta deal with Myles Garrett, and he is very much of a problem than anything. But man, we got Lamar Jackson at the helm, man. I'm never scared of anything. I've watched this man highlights. I know all the people who aren't Ravens fans are scared to watch the highlights because once they start seeing remarkable and beautiful darts and accurate dimes that this man throws, your jaw's going to start dropping. And then you're going to start realizing that you really have to start considering comparing this guy to the Russell Wilsons, to the Pat Mahomes. Is he as great arm talent with Pat Mahomes? I mean, we're definitely going to see, I feel as though, some major progression this year. I got his completion percentage probably being up there around about 72 to 74%, like Drew Brees, if you ask me. Because the evolution of Lamar Jackson, man, it's going to be insane. I think every year from here on out, he's going to get better. And a lot of people don't even realize, man, I think the best thing that we possibly did this year was really going out and getting that better depth in wide receiver, because I've been watching, man, and Hollywood, man, prime time, Hollywood, the Jet, he's over there practicing with Rashad Bateman, and if you ask me, Rashad Bateman is going to be the clearest best route runner on our team. I've seen this man's feet. Every single time he goes for a cut, all you see are those pellets flying in the air like Sean Taylor. Rest in peace. Man, Sean Taylor was the man, though. But he's over there practicing in Arizona and Florida. Them boys is traveling everywhere, man. I feel like this is going to be one of the greatest combination of receivers in the game, man. Then we still got Mark Andrews. I seen a little bit of Tylan Wallace. They ain't showed too much of Tylan Wallace, though. And we still got Devin Duvernay playing special teams, wide receiver. He's going to be our Swiss Army knife, kind of like Taysom, but of course he's not. Might get him to throw a ball here and there, too, you know what I'm saying, with the pitch plays and whatnot. But man, Ravens fans. To be honest with y'all, you guys let me know in the comment box, man. Like, I don't even know what offensive jersey to buy. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, man, what the hell? Sorry, guys. I got all these damn blemishes up here. I'm trying to make a dope video, but I feel like I'm pretty good with the analytics when it comes to the Baltimore Ravens, man. I've been watching this team for so long. And then as soon as we get Greg Roman to finally get with the picture, finally just get with the picture, man. Start calling better plays. Start being a little more in sync, because a lot of analysts have really pointed it out, man. When it comes to us and our play calling, and of course Lamar called it out last year. I mean, how are you going to be calling plays and the defense is literally reading them out? And it's like, come on, dude. It's like, dude, did you even change the fucking playbook up? like even a little bit. You literally used the same playbook you used last year. You just tried to call the plays in a different order. My guy, Lamar's only been playing in the league for 2.5 years, technically. 2.5 years. And in 19, that was the full year that you actually have tape on this guy. Especially with the same offensive coordinator calling. Or did we even have Greg Roman that year? I don't even think we had Greg Roman that year. Maybe we did. I don't know. I don't feel like thinking about it. But all he had was 2019. You don't even change the playbook up. And if you do the plays when you change them up, you pretty much just change up what guard or tackle, or whatever the case may be, is going to pull this way or pull that way. Or you might have Andrews blocking a few times more, but you really can't because Hollywood's always getting double teamed or Andrews is always getting double teamed. Boykin, come on, man, you gotta step up now, Boykin, man. Cause I'm not gonna lie, man. I don't care what nobody says. I know the Ravens fans believe in Boykin, man, but if you ask me, I think that he has way more potential than he's even being shown right now. Because there's been several times where I've seen him on tape and he's burning. He is burning them quarterbacks, man. But Lamar just ain't getting them the ball. Why? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like that is a little bit on Lamar. Lamar just needs to get a little bit more comfortable, but I understand why he's not comfortable, though. We got a bunch of receivers. No disrespect to our receivers, but of course they don't have names. They're only household names. Only we know our receivers. We're the only ones that know our receivers, man. But now we got Watkins, we got Bateman, we got Tylan Wallace. Tylan Wallace was supposedly supposed to be a first-round draft pick. Rashad was the first-round draft pick. Sammy was a first-round draft pick. Marquise, we got 4 receivers that were either first-round or were supposed to be first-round draft picks, man. I feel like this is the year for something special. We just need Don Wink to be able to turn it up a little bit on defense. And I'm telling y'all now, man, if we land a Chandler Jones, because one thing I've noticed, and I don't know if y'all noticed, is every single time we play the Kansas City Chiefs, it's almost like our D-line and our second layer to the defense, it's almost like it's college versus NFL. We cannot put pressure on this man. This guy hikes the ball. He walks off the field, goes to the locker room. He talks to his girl about whatever important conversation he had to talk to her about for the day. He signs a couple autographs. He comes back to the field, does a quick little stretch, picks up the ball, spins it on his finger, takes a look around. Kelsey? Nah, I don't want to throw it to Kelsey. I mean, he's open because Kelsey can run damn good routes. You know what? I'm going to just throw it to Tyreek real quick. Nah, not Tyreek. I'm going to go ahead and let Hardman burn him up real quick for 70 yards. Because he's definitely done that on us a couple of times. Long story short, though, we couldn't get any pressure for real on Pat Mahomes, man. And we all know that he's really the biggest issue for us. I'm not really too concerned about the Bills because all they have is Diggs. And to be honest with you, I love Peters to death, man. But I feel like we really need Humphrey on Diggs. I don't know why. Like, if Humphrey's going to be our highest paid cornerback, man, we really need to start putting him on these number one receivers instead of putting Peters there. Yeah, Peters is smart. Peters is cool. But Peters is a little too risky to be on a number one receiver. He really is, man. He's too risky. He'll try to play that. He'll play in his coverage or whatever. But there was quite a few times where it's because of Peters. At least about 6-7 touchdowns last year got scored because he was trying to pick off or undercut something shorter versus just playing his route like he should have or playing his coverage zone how he really should have. But, I mean, of course, when he does do it and it works, man, everybody's jaws dropping. But sometimes, man, sometimes you just can't take all them risks, man, especially when we're playing these great teams. Because that's the kind of shit that's going to come back and bite us in the ass, man. But whoever, if you guys are listening, how you doing? If you guys are listening, please try to subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate it. And I'm going to try to hit you guys back with some more content later. Have a good morning, afternoon, night, wherever you're watching. Peace.